Hey everybody, what's up? We are here with a timeless reading. Welcome to the channel. So what I was seeing in the pre-shuffle was the King of Swords and the Two of Wands. So this can be somebody like figuring out what they're gonna say or like planning out what they're gonna say, wanting to communicate something, somebody finding their voice. There can be something where a person wants to have something that they want to express, and they can just be figuring out like which route do I want to take to do this. Okay, we are starting off with the Ace of Swords. This can be finding something out, there being a breakthrough of some sort, a moment where things are clarified. If you are the person that you were trying to figure something out, because I was seeing the Five of Wands, so this can be like, I'm conflicted about what to do here. This means that it's going to be figured out. Okay, Ace of Swords and Knight of Wands. Yes. I know now like how I want to do this. I know now how I want to move, the direction even that I'm moving in. How to move forward. That can also be Ace of Swords and Knight of Wands can also be I'm clear on what I want to and what I'm trying to do. Yeah, talking about being clear on what you want. Nine of Cups. I know what I want. I'm clear on what I want. I'm clear on where also I want to put my energy to, because Wands are sort of like where we're showing up, and it has to do with like, it has to do with our passion, and it has to do with what's motivating us and sort of what we want to give our energy to. And a person is clear now about like what that is for them. Like, I know how I feel, I'm clear on that now, and I know how I want to move forward and what I want to move forward towards. And here's that King of Swords that I was seeing. It looks like somebody's ready to communicate, maybe with another person. Two of Cups. I know what I want to say to them. Let's say it like this too. If you had been dealing with somebody that it felt like, ooh yeah, Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. If you had been dealing with somebody that you felt like they were sort of unfocused, and you didn't really know sort of like what their agenda was, or you felt like they were going in multiple directions. Now I'm seeing somebody get to a point where they're like, I understand now, I'm very clear on this. Because Ace of Swords is somebody feeling like it's all together mentally. Like consciously, there's a focused awareness, and it can also allude to there being a breakthrough of some sort, and usually like a cognitive breakthrough. Usually something where it was like I had been thinking about this and trying to figure it out, and now that has actually happened. Like there's been an epiphany of some sort. And it has to do with like what somebody wants and where they're going. And having the King of Swords here feels like this person is at a point where they're ready to let somebody know about that. Like, hey, I want to move forward with this. Hey, I want you like that. I've been thinking about this. Can we do this together? Like that sort of thing. And having Six of Cups, this is somebody that you know. And some of you, this is you. You could have like not known what you wanted with somebody, or not known even if you wanted to be with that person, and now feeling clear about that. It does seem like someone may have stepped away in order to figure this out. But they come back around knowing what it is. Yeah. Exactly. We have World and we have Page of Cups. This is somebody has like accomplished now what they needed to, and they know how they feel with Page of Cups. Like, I'm recognizing that I'm having these feelings. And the World, because it's connected with Saturn, it's about like sort of having that realization materialize in a way where it's not so elusive anymore. Like, I'm really understanding what I'm feeling here, and I can do something about that too. Because Saturn is about like grounded action that we take, and like how we're going to perform, how we show up. They may have needed to go through some stuff too, this person. Like, to have Saturn here, there could have been some growing up that needed to be done, or just moving through some things where experience had been gained. It feels like emotional experience, and for some it was like practical experience. Can be just like a worldliness that needed to be acquired too. I'm gonna slide these over actually. Yeah, okay. Getting everything in order. Yeah, before they could have like not understood what they were feeling. Like, not been clear on what they were feeling. But I'm getting that be a different thing. Some of you too, like, this is you. Just know that I'm just speaking from like one of the perspectives, but there are many different perspectives moving through this. It's just easier to keep it sort of from one angle. Yes. Before, it feels like just because of where this person was, I'm getting this like very, very young energy. Young can be like an inexperienced energy. Meaning somebody still had some living to do, or some experiencing to do, or some understanding to do. Having all these little pages here with the Page of Cups and the Page of Coins and then 10 of Wands, it's like somebody could have been like, I don't know if I'm up for the job. Like, I don't know if I can do this. And having the 6 of Pentacles be connected with it, it's like somebody feeling like they don't have enough lunch money here with you. But I'm seeing something is changing now because of the experience that this person is having, and so they feel like they can sort of show up now, potentially, with what they need to show up with. But I'm seeing direction definitely be, it was unclear before. Like, where somebody sort of wanted to put their focused effort, what they wanted to be attentive for. I do get the vibe of something like even being more serious now. There being more of a sense of intention even. But it was like something that needed to be figured out before. And I do again with this Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. I feel an inexperienced energy, and somebody that may have been very overwhelmed at the thought of like needing to show up. Again, they were like, I don't have enough lunch money to be able to buy this with you, you know, or buy that from you. You know, like energetically speaking, they felt like they needed to sort of get their bearings still. Like needing to gain energetic coin. That's looking like the Death card to me. Okay, so yeah, before, what I'm seeing is that it's like you're in a situation with somebody and you may have been very clear about your standards and your expectations, and they looked at that and may have been very, very overwhelmed. Like, I don't know if I can cough that up, like one of those moments with you. But I'm seeing that like this has since changed now with the Death card. So before, they felt like they were sort of showing up, maybe not empty-handed, but shortchanged. But that's different now. Yeah. I'm seeing like an awakening of sorts that this person has gone through. But again, it can just be like they've now had this lived-in experience that they didn't have before, but I'm seeing their eyes be opened in a different way. Like they had some living to do. And now we have the Ten of Cups. How about that? They could have also had some sort of tricky stuff. I'm hearing they nailed it. They may have had some tricky stuff that they needed to go through, but after the Death card, we have the Ten of Cups, so it's like they feel like they can get to that place now emotionally where maybe they couldn't go before. It's like too much stuff maybe had been bringing them down, or they just, like they hadn't tapped into it yet. I'm hearing exercise. Feels like something again emotionally. Yeah, this person could have also had a really hard time mentally with things where, like, maybe because on the emotional end, they had been struggling with things. Like maybe this person had stuff going on with their mental health or just like stuff going on with their moods. But it was all like pre-transformation. And then they get to this point where there's like this awakening, this transformation of some sort, where there's like a shift, there's like a change within their energy. And I'm seeing them be able to access like even a type of happiness or a type of joy or a type of connectivity that maybe they hadn't been accessing before. It's like they couldn't reach that high before is the feeling. But now I'm seeing them very much be able to reach that. So it feels like on maybe like a spectrum, they had been like really in the middle and now they can go sort of like all the way. They can access things now, where before they like weren't able to reach that far. And I'm seeing too, this has also, it like starts energetically and spiritually, but I'm seeing it also impact them positively and like mentally too. So it's like because of being able to access this stuff within them now, it's also helped sort of put their mind at ease too. But that could have been something that they struggled with before, that now it doesn't look like so much of a thing anymore. Yeah, look, we have Six of Swords, which is about like mentally moving to a better place, and then this card is Judgment. But this card, it's supposed, well, in a classic deck, okay, this is Judgment, but this card specifically is called Liberation. And you see how this person is like coming out here? It's like they've transcended something, they've cracked the code. But it was something that they had to break out of before. They also could have gone through something too where they like didn't know if they were going to be able to be happy again. Like maybe too they had something heavy that needed to be worked through. Yeah. But now I'm seeing them be quite connected. It does look like there's reciprocity between you and this person, although I'm seeing you guys be a little bit different from one another. But I'm not seeing that be an issue. You just may find that you guys, yeah, look at that. We end with the Two of Cups. So we start with the Ace of Swords, right? So this is like that epiphany, that moment of breakthrough, and then we end with Two of Cups. So it feels like somebody may be like sure about the connection now when they hadn't been before. Maybe you felt like you couldn't like fully explore this with them previously. I'm getting you guys like had a really strong connection, but it just seemed like certain things weren't working from maybe like a more practical place. Seeing for some of you guys, somebody likes to paint. It's not for everybody, but I'm seeing like a specific type of like decor or painting that this person does. It looks like it may be connected with furniture, or they could do like interior design or something like that. It's something artsy. It feels sort of Venus related, but I'm getting it could be like an antique-y type of style that I'm seeing here. You know, like when people do, what's the word for it? Like distressed looking things. Like that's sort of what this reminds me of. You know how you can do painting? This is so specific. You know how there's this certain type of paint where you paint like a base coat and then you put this crackle paint on top of it and it makes it look crackly? Like I'm seeing that specifically. So somebody can do, like maybe they like to do projects or stuff with their hands or crafts or something. Get like, again, like this artsy sort of vibe. Yeah. Or something about eggshells even. All right, let's check it out. So someone is now clear on how they feel. It's like that's what that feeling was the whole time. But it may not have been, I feel like a lack of direction before with this, but now I'm seeing that that's changed. So somebody's clear on how they feel and about what they want, and also about like what sort of makes them happy or what they'd be happy to move in the direction of, okay? So we have that. Then we have somebody deciding, I'm going to move in this direction because I feel inspired to move in this direction. And because I'm deciding to move in this direction, it's also going to positively benefit me mentally. I feel like I'm going to be in a better place mentally because I'm moving towards this thing that I want that brings me joy and happiness. Know too that some of you, like this can be a solo journey that you're on right now. And before you were trying to get your bearings on how you were feeling about something and what would make you happy to pursue. So it can be like a project that you're pursuing. Some of you, this definitely can be a relationship because I am seeing two people, but it doesn't have to be like that. Like those of you that are already in a relationship or not concerned with the relationship, you could be like, this is just me with me. I'm seeing something here where you may have been trying to decipher how you were feeling about something and what you wanted to participate in and what would be the right direction for you to move in, and I'm seeing that be clear now. And I'm seeing you sort of pull in the direction, well, move in the direction that you feel pulled in by what feels inspiring to you and maybe even what you're passionate about. And I'm seeing that that's also helping to sort of like brighten the mood mentally. So it could be a project, it could be a relationship, but it's something that you're getting started, it's something that you're interested in participating in, and just doing things a little bit at a time. You don't need to take on a whole lot. I'm seeing like having the Page of Pentacles here. It's like you don't need to bite off more than you can chew. You could just pace this out and go like one foot in front of the other, okay? And things are just getting better and better and better. So there could have been some sort of alleviation mentally that you were looking for that this is definitely going to help with, and I'm seeing you like move towards what it is that you want. You could have been feeling stressed out about this. Some of you are still feeling stressed out about this because you sort of are kind of caught up in your head, but what I'm getting is your guide saying like with each step that you take, this pressure is going to lift and lift and lift until you're not really feeling it anymore. So it may still feel like a lot of pressure mentally on you right now, but it's going to be alleviated more and more and more, like the further steps that you take. Then I'm seeing this King of Swords here, and I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles, and I'm seeing the Queen of Cups. So this can be, if it's a relationship, it can be somebody showing up and being like, hey, I'm not shortchanged anymore. Like I have what it is that I feel like you're looking for and I can give it to you, and I'm seeing the world. So this feels sort of like somebody's gone through this whole journey in order to be able to show up with what they felt like would be enough for this other person. And not just to be like, here, take this and drop it in the person's lap. It's more so like I can play this game with you now like I can act out this scene with you now. I sort of like came with my own supplies too, and so we can like equally do this as scene partners, where before somebody felt like they couldn't show up like that. Like they couldn't act out the scene with the person properly. They didn't have what they needed for it. But now I'm seeing this person come prepared. So there's definitely this like equal reciprocal exchange now between these two people. And I'm seeing the world. So that means that something great is being accomplished. I'm seeing the death card. So this shows too like a great transformation that somebody's undergone. And I'm seeing the Two of Cups. So it has to do with now how that's going to, how an individual journey, both of these people, now affects the relationship of their together journey that they go through. And I'm seeing Four of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck too. So this could have been somebody that you connected with that you never really let go of. But because of where it seems like at least one person was, things couldn't really happen. But now I'm seeing that change. It's like a different story. Yeah, I'm seeing Three of Cups, Strength, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, yeah. So this is like a coming back together. As I said before, we start with the Ace of Swords and we end the spread with the Two of Cups. So this is somebody being like, I feel very clear on the relationship and my intention for the relationship, and very clear on you. So you have somebody that it's like that with now. So that's like not really up for debate. And this can be too somebody recognizing, like before I didn't really recognize what the connection between the two of us, and now I really do. So, all right. Who am I seeing here? Scorpio. And Saturn. Let me just, yeah, nobody else. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.